right, here we go. Mike and Sully theme song. On one. And break. And we're back with another episode of the Mike and Sully podcast. I am Mike.
And I'm Sully.
And we are so excited to kick off episode 8 and the football season.
Woohoo!
So forgive us for our somewhat unorthodox intro, because we just really wanted to enjoy the footballness of it all.
Really into football here.
Yeah, we're big football fans. We're both wearing some blue.
Go Hawks.
Go Colts. Yeah, nice.
Right.
I don't know how horses run. For our listening audience.
Wow.
Pick up the phone.
Which one do you think would win in a fight?
A Colt or a Seahawk?
Well, like a hawk. What's a Seahawk? Is that a seagull?
A Seahawk's a real bird, I'm pretty sure.
It's not a seagull?
A Colt is like a baby horse? Or like a young horse?
I think so.
I would take the young horse still, probably.
I don't know.
Like, is it a pack of seagulls? Or Seahawks?
A seagull, Colt would win, but like, if it's a ferocious, like, ocean bird,
yeah.
I feel like... I feel like we could go for the eyes. There's so many noises on this one today.
Wow. Well, yeah, so we're excited. It's football season.
Yeah. Go football.
We're on a new tripod, so if we're looking off to the side a lot, it's because the screen is in a different place than it usually is.
If it's looking really stable, it's because we finally upgraded to a tripod.
We got a tripod. We're up and coming. Still out of our own pocket, but hopefully that'll change.
Out of
someday.
one person's pocket. Specifically.
I'm thinking we go back to the mics sometime.
I want to do the mics.
They were so fun.
That's what people do when they're famous.
Yeah. No one speaks into a ball.
No.
An orb. A snowball. That's what it's called. Snowball. The blue snowball.
Oh.
And it's not even blue.
I wouldn't call it that.
Fake. But yeah, so we're back at it. We're excited to be here. I've got some things I'd just like to rattle off at you.
Wow.
If I'm being honest.
All right, let's go.
Let's get the bad stuff over with.
Okay,
because I have 2 things on here that I feel like you're going to feel attacked.
I already do.
But just know that I felt attacked when they happened. So we're just even.
Okay. Well, is it my fault?
Yes. Number 1. At a recent gathering that you hosted, that I was at, you referred to me as, and this is a direct quote, a theatrical guy.
100%.
And you said it with like a straight face, and that threw me.
There could not be a more accurate way to describe you.
A theatrical guy?
Yeah, did you see your Colt prance? Are you kidding me?
The audience probably did.
Your voices that you've done?
It felt like...
Who did I describe?
Don't remember.
If
I'm being honest. It might have been...
Why was I calling you that?
We don't have a coding for. I don't know. That's what
I remember saying
I'm more so caught up in like why you went with that, why you led with that. I'm pretty sure it's like the first thing you used to describe me.
I feel like you were already sitting down.
Theatrical guy. Doing the least theatrical thing. I was standing there.
I remember saying it, and I remember you made a face, and I thought, that's weird that he is put off by that.
I said, I'm going to write this down for the pod. He must hear that all the time. I don't. I never hear that. Write in if you think I'm a theatrical guy.
Please. Settle the debate. It is so clear.
So there's that.
Okay.
And I thought, all right, that's not too much negativity to start the show off with. And then this happened.
Okay. A same event?
No.
Unrelated.
This is unrelated. This is virtual. This isn't a virtual attack. Folks, have you ever, I don't know, said something that is just like a very kind thing to a very close friend of yours via text, and then they don't respond for upwards of like 18 hours?
What did you say? I
said, well, I don't want to say exactly what I said, but I basically was talking about Professor Snowflake and you two and like your relationship in terms of how a certain hierarchy would work at a certain future event of mine.
I remember this and I was super busy.
Okay.
But what did I...
I thought I scared you off with my kind words.
I need to
because I know you don't like
look.
expressing emotions very often.
Well, that's true.
And I'd like to open up to the audience. I did it intentionally. I almost didn't hit send. I was like, you know what? This is almost a little too nice. And that's just not how Sully and I communicate. But I said, we need to break out of that every once in a while.
Well, I don't think that... I feel like I should read this to the people.
Can I proofread it first real quick?
It's right... Oh, right there.
Right, yeah. But, and you can read it, but I'd like to start the audience off, and I don't think you disagree. I feel like by reading it, you're more so going to illustrate just how little we express our emotions to each other.
It was too close, okay?
If this feels
this
too
is what
close,
he said.
this is what I said.
Okay, but they know this is talking about...
This is talking about a bridal party situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how he already has one person chosen and was gonna...
Yeah.
Anyways, so this is what he said. Of course not, LOL. Although I doubt he'd have any actual objections. I believe you can see how close he and I are, as well as he should be able to see how good of friends you and I are.
Yeah.
He sent that...
What's the timestamp?
On Monday at 7:12 p.m. and I responded Tuesday at 10:14 a.m. and I said, yes, for sure. I think he'll be fine with it. Maybe a little surprised, but I think that'd be it.
Did you have a single exclamation point?
No. No, but here's what I have to say. One, okay. That sucks for me. I messed up. I think I misread it. I didn't realize it was a nice thing.
It was a nice thing.
I didn't catch that at all when I first saw it. So that's on me. It's
understandable that you were busy.
Immediately changed the subject to our YouTube short.
Yeah. That is what I did. Fair. Yeah, and like that was hours later too, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, at 4:41.
Yeah, because I opened your message and I said, I don't know how to keep this conversation alive. I've been sweating this since. But when you didn't respond by 7:30, I thought, oh my god.
Especially because we were in conversation.
This
like,
was
we were
this
back
was literally
and
coming off of a weekend where I had to send Sully a text that said, I don't think we've texted like this since sophomore year of high school.
Well, that was crazy.
Basically.
Yeah.
Because there's very simple stuff of just like, so like, what are you up to?
Do you guys have any plans
And
today?
that is simply not how we communicate.
I knew right when I sent that, I was like, this is weird.
Yeah.
He's gonna know.
Does someone have a gun to your head? Are you safe?
That's how you'll know.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
They're asking.
Yeah. That's funny.
So
well,
that
here's what I have to say. I don't have an excuse.
Okay.
But if I did, it would be that I misread it and I didn't catch that it was a nice thing.
That's fair. I understand.
So
I'm gonna add a smiley face. You want to know what I wrote down to prompt me to bring this up? I wrote friendship over.
Lost her spot in the memory.
Yeah. So then I have a couple of other quick hitters.
Okay.
One is a story that doesn't make me look good.
Okay.
So just evening things out.
Nice, thank you.
We as a company went to a Mariners game last Wednesday. We left the game a little early, and it was just like a group of 5 of us who were walking back to the office to grab our stuff and then go home. Because it was an afternoon game, to be clear. And as we're walking, we have only recently left the stadium. So we're like maybe a street away from T-Mobile Park. And we're walking in a line of 5 of us.
Oh, next to each other.
It's a big... obviously, I'm not a proponent of people taking up a huge amount of sidewalks and stuff, but it's a big enough area where you can make it work. But I'm on the farthest left spot.
Okay.
Suddenly, I hear a man's voice go, "Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me, sir." And it's like getting closer, and I can see out of my peripheral that there is a man approaching us and me on the furthest left.
Wow.
Calling this out. If you have been to any city ever...
In the U.S.
That usually, that's usually not a great thing.
Not great.
So, what do? I happen to have my phone out. To my own defense, I did already have my phone out. Okay. And I'm walking right next to Stripes. Stripes is on my right. And I go... And I am updating an Excel sheet that I'll explain in a second. Okay. Because you know it. Like the fantasy spreadsheet.
Yes, okay.
So I'm updating that. And then I hear this. And so I don't even look up at the guy. I just start mumbling, Tony Pollard, and like just random NFL names.
Wow.
As we walk past him. And then he moves on to the next group behind us.
Wow.
And... Stripes is like, wow, Tony Pollard. You're not even going to look up at the guy?
Wow.
And then we overhear him talk to the group behind us. He was asking for directions. He was just a guy asking for directions.
Ooh.
That's a tough one for me.
That's tough.
That's a tough one for me.
Yeah. It's not great.
Yeah.
I can't blame you, though.
Thank you.
I mean, you got to stay safe out there.
Yeah. Although, in what I think is interesting, I feel like it's always the argument of like, do you make no contact at all, or do you need to like be more up, like eyes up, to kind of ward them off? Because like I was just looking at my phone. He could have clocked me in the face, and I wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. So I do think that was interesting. That I just went into no, I'm just going to ignore.
Yeah.
And usually I feel like that works.
Well, I think you'd be able to tell if you needed to like focus.
Yeah.
And like.
He definitely wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, he was a normal person.
It was
just like asking for directions.
Just a normal guy asked for directions, and then he basically sped walked like to go the right way, and the right way just happened to be the way we were walking, so he walked past us again. Yeah. It was funny. So awkward.
That's really funny.
I'm like, oh, I've still got a draft a player here. Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually don't look at my phone.
Yeah.
I'm always scanning.
Gotta be scanning.
Always, check behind, listening.
Yeah.
But, like, I also wouldn't engage because I don't want to have a conversation. So I recognize and I look
You never know where those
or
conversations are going to go.
The street,
Yeah. Usually when I get asked for stuff in Seattle, it's for money or, like, water. One guy recently asked me for he was like, you got a bottle of water? And I said, no, sir, I'm sorry, I don't. I'm on my way to work. I don't just have a bottle of water.
We think I'm hydrated.
And then it's like, how far do you go? Because then I'm like, I have nothing against the guy, and I would, in like a vacuum, say, hey, come to the, we were literally like maybe 20 feet away from my office building. It's like, I can go get you a glass of, like if you're really needing a glass of water, like I can get that for you. So it's like this weird thing where it's like, and maybe this just like sums up. This could be our clip. This could be our next YouTube short. But maybe like this is why society is in a tough spot, because like I feel like our cities especially are open to the worst middle grounds ever, where like you're almost prompted toward inaction because it's not life and death. It's not someone who's like super dehydrated and needs a glass of water in the next 5 minutes or they're a goner. It's like, no, you're up and about. So like, and the situation just doesn't call for like gotta make a decision. And I feel like maybe that's why it's easier to lean into not doing anything. I don't know. That's just a thought.
Just because like if he really needed it, you would help him out.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since he didn't need it and you didn't help him out, like, do you think that's bad?
I don't know. No, it's not.
I don't either.
It's not. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably better that we're in this situation than a bunch of people who need water.
Yes. That is a very important thing to point out. I'm certainly not advocating for more people to be in a tough spot, so that way we know to help them.
So we'll feel better about
ourselves. That's a great, well done. Way to point that out. Thank you. Because sometimes I feel like my analogies do get a little lost, or my metaphors. Like, oh, what does he want, actually? Not more suffering.
Less.
I just want to be able to help.
Nice.
And
but so I don't want to have to walk more than 15 feet.
I want the
water.
action to be pushed upon me. I don't want to have to choose action.
I can't have my phone near me or else I'll just look at that.
Yeah, I will be drafting fantasy football players. I'm sorry. Wow. Okay, so then to pivot to my last bullet point here, and it'll tie into another fun bullet point we have collectively. Or maybe I should wait. No, I'm going to tell it. We went on a fun adventure. After we left the fun adventure and we went home, Celia and I were going home. I'm driving.
Okay.
I'm on the highway.
Very theatrical.
And then I'm on the highway. Okay. I am in the left lane preparing, like there's some cars that I think I'm probably going to pass soon, so I'm in the left. Don't want to hop back in the right, and there's an upcoming on-ramp. So, all things pointed to me being in the left lane. I look in my rearview mirror, and I can clearly tell that there's a car in the right lane, and I'm not exaggerating here. It was this easy to tell. It was going 95 to 100 miles an hour. because of how fast it was catching up to me.
How accurate do you think
This isn't a funny
estimate
story.
is?
This is a scary story.
But how accurate do you think?
Very
that is?
accurate.
Okay.
Celia will back me up.
Okay.
So the car catches up, flies by on the right, then shoots to the left lane around some cars, then eventually catches up to cars in the left lane that are blocking it, so it cuts into the right lane, tries to do some zigzags. Eventually, the zigzags aren't working. So what does it do? Goes on the shoulder and rides the shoulder to pass. Yeah, so I'm like, that's crazy.
That's wild.
But, okay, they're ahead of us.
Well, maybe it was emergency.
I said the same thing. I said, you know what? Let's, maybe it's an emergency. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
Nice.
I said, inaction versus action.
Nice.
And so we keep driving. And about a mile later at the next exit, this was the two, there's a Sherry's at this second exit. So the exit before is when all this happened.
Yeah.
I am now at the Sherry's.
Nice.
And we're coming around that little bend, and then you go up the hill, and I see a car on the side of the road. And I'm going, that looks like the car that was just doing the crazy stuff. And there's a guy standing outside of it. And I go, I wonder if that's the same car. And now it's just on the side of the road. Not wrecked or anything, but just on the side of the road, and the guy's outside.
Like on the exit? On the off-ramp?
No, past the on-ramp. Like, that joins in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then up ahead. Like, basically, almost at the crest of the hill.
Oh, okay.
Before going back down. And we get close enough, and the reason I was able to identify it was because it was California license plates. So I said, oh, that's definitely that car. Like, what is going on? I thought in my head, I was like, were they just insane and, like, thinking, okay, I'm going to go so fast because we're low on gas, and then they ran out of gas? You know, or...
Do you think that's what happened? Is that what it looked like?
Did they break down? I don't know what happened.
Well, they would have just passed the gas station.
Right, and that's why I was like, that theory makes no sense.
Yeah.
So, we had to just keep driving, and I'm going, man, that's so weird. And so then we, passed the hill, and we're about to enter the fun little woo town.
The armpit.
The armpit, yes. I look in my rearview mirror. I am not exaggerating when I say a car was coming up at about 95 to 100 miles an hour.
That area's a 40.
Yeah. And so this is before we've hit the bend. So this is right, but very close. Okay. Like, it's still, I don't think we've gotten to the speed limit sign, but we're very close. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my goodness, here he comes again.
Wow.
And so I was going at a rate of speed that would have made it difficult for him. I thought it was going to make him, like, do something crazy. So I gunned it a little bit myself to give more space, because once I got far enough ahead of the car on my left, he did a juke to get around me. And I was like, that's better than originally it was me in the right lane and then a car on my left.
Yeah.
Leaving him with who knows where to go.
Yeah. So
I instead sped up a bunch, I was probably going maybe 70. And then he cut inside, and then I slowed way down.
Wow.
And then he took the whole bend.
Wow.
Took the whole bend. I mean, he didn't crash, so there's no way you could do that turn at 80 or anything. I doubt, without losing control of your car. But he kept going, and the last I know is that he made it all the way to where it splits, and then we obviously left, and I have no idea how that story ends.
That's crazy.
But it was just a bananas thing. I'm like, my heart was racing on the second part. First part, I was more just confused, but then the second part, when he came back, I just said, this is how the worst things happen.
I was so, like... He passed the gas station.
Clearly interested.
Yeah, I remember that. He passed the hospital, so, like, that's not where he's going.
Right.
So, like, what's he doing? Why did he pull over?
Yeah. He was on the phone. So that was interesting.
Well, maybe racing to someone?
Yeah, I thought, did he race someone, lose track of them, and then pulled over to see if they came by again?
Wow.
Like, imagine he was trying to hunt me down, and then accidentally passed me the first time, and then pulled over, and then
passed me the second time. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was pretty insane. I hated every second of it.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Was Celia sleeping, or was she awake?
She was awake at that point. Yeah, I made sure of it.
Yeah.
Hey!
Are you seeing
Lock the door!
Write down his license.
Yeah. So that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I'm glad you guys are safe.
It came after a delightful morning.
A lovely morning.
Care to share?
Well, on our bucket list calendar, we were doing a very good job, and we wanted to do the hike to a waterfall hike, and so we did. We woke up so early. What time were you at my house?
Oof, we got to your house right around 5.
Then. And then we piled in a car, and we drove to Mount Rainier.
Woo-woo!
And we hiked Comet Falls, and we got soaked by a waterfall.
Yeah. Picture here.
And here.
Oh. Which one?
I don't know. Whatever's the most
Should I put the video in?
The video's
pretty
fun.
good.
Yeah. With your hat?
Yeah.
One? Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And it was great. And we saw, what are they, pikas or pikas? Those little...
Oh,
the
little
things.
gerbil guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw those.
Yeah.
And we saw a ton of elk. And the hike was awesome. And it wasn't very busy. And it was...
No, it was great timing.
It was a weekend. What was the
It's
special?
Saturday.
Oh, it was just a Saturday.
Yeah, it was the weekend before Labor Day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Before Labor
nothing crazy going on.
Yeah.
But still,
But, yeah.
a Saturday.
But we got there bright and early. We got a front row parking spot. And then after that, we went up to the kind of a different viewpoint to see the mountain. And we also made our own front row parking spot because they were only handing out warnings,
Just
not tickets.
An insane
so I said,
strategy.
yeah, I said, okay, I can take a warning. So we created our own, and it was front row center. We got to go look at the mountain because the waterfall hike doesn't really have a view of the mountain. So we got to go look at it, and then we had lunch at a picnic bench, and then we left. And when we left, I mean, how long do you think that car line was?
Oh,
It was
endless.
There were so many cars trying to get
Idiots.
in. Yeah, chumps.
Sorry if that was you.
Yeah, well, you're kind of an idiot. Yeah, there were so many cars.
Don't go to a national park at midday.
Yeah,
Or
it
I
was
guess-
like 11 or 12.
Yeah, I guess it
like
was
crazy. So yeah.
Our timing worked out just immaculately.
Yeah.
Despite your inability to get through the entrance line seamlessly.
Okay, that's partially my fault.
Never
It's
always
partially,
stay in the
I'm gonna
line.
say
you
it's
first
partially
get in.
Celia's fault.
Oh,
I'll say She helped me choose the lane, and it was a bad
Uh,
choice. And so I switched lanes, and then it was a better choice to stay in the other lane.
Yeah.
But
Wait, we switched lines twice?
no, it was just once.
Well, at what point did I lean back in my seat? There was an awkward moment. What was that? Did we cut someone off?
Mm-mm.
Or... I just remember
No, you
getting
just
really
get really
low.
uncomfortable.
Well, yeah.
Very easily.
I also didn't like where we parked the second time.
Yeah, but it was right by the staircase to go look at the mountain.
If you hadn't parked there, we might have missed that epic choir performance.
Oh my gosh. Ugh, that bothers
Careful.
me so much.
What about it?
There was a tourist group that was on the steps with the mountain in the background singing. That's great. No, they brought a whole stereo system, and they're just blasting music.
Yeah.
And doing stretches and stuff.
That
and,
part,
this guy had
that's
a
where they lost
microphone.
me. That's where they lost me for
It was
sure.
it was so over the top and so loud.
It was very loud. So yeah, it was a bizarre experience because we all said, okay, we're gonna go to the bathroom, and then of course the men's room was just cranking people in and out. So I was in and out of there and washed my hands in a much faster time.
Did the other people?
Some
wash their
people
hands?
were not washing their hands.
That's why they're in and out so fast.
Right. So yeah, I get out there, and then yes, this choir was assembling on the staircase. But by the way, it's not that big of a staircase, and it's where people literally have to walk.
Yeah, and they're just taking the whole thing.
The whole thing. Where were the park rangers?
They were just looking at
They
it.
were manning the telescope.
No, they were writing the warnings.
Right. Yeah. And then they kind of started singing a little bit.
At first
I
hate
was
it.
confused.
I
I
didn't
didn't
hate
know
it.
if the speaker was involved.
Yeah.
I thought it was just for instructions at first. Then I said, no, that's something's coming through there.
Yeah.
And then they got in a big circle and started doing their stretches. Do you think
It
they
was
went on a
terrible.
hike?
Or
Or were they
were
just
not
playing a
prepared
game?
for hike.
No, they
I
didn't
think they were
look.
playing a game right there.
That's just the worst.
Yeah. But it was a whole group.
It was a big
And so
group.
I'm wondering if that tour guide person does this a lot. If it's his thing.
Hmm.
If the park rangers just already know.
Oh.
And then,
So rather than it being a unique group coming
Well,
for
I
the
don't
first time, you think this is a guy who comes often with different groups of people?
I don't know.
Well, what's your guess?
I don't have a guess.
Okay. You're allowed to guess.
I don't have a guess.
Okay.
It was just very odd and very off-putting, and so we walked away quickly to get away from the noise.
Yeah.
Back to the car that had the warning, and then we drove down the mountain and had a picnic.
The picnic was very nice. We saw a man haul away his child who was having a tough time.
It was not a good day for that child.
It's a good reminder that when you're in public, everyone is watching.
That's what you got from that.
That's what I got from that. I would like to implement those lessons later in my life.
Yeah, but like, what would you have done? Are you critiquing the dad?
I think sometimes parents take too long.
You think he took too long?
Like, I mean in terms of transport. Like, oh, you're trying to get your crying kid in the car, but like you're across the parking lot, I'm sprinting that.
Wow.
Kid in the arm, because maybe they start laughing because we're bouncing around or something. I don't know.
Wow.
But I'm sprinting to get there.
Yeah, we'll check that in 5 years and see if that's what you do. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
And the parents seemed annoyed at each other, from what I remember.
Yeah.
But there was I think a little girl that was fine.
Okay.
But that kid
Thank goodness for the temperament of girls and women abroad.
Nice. That's our short.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Yes, we're going to post that for views.
Nice.
I don't even like women.
Oh.
And then we clip that.
Nice.
Just kidding. Please don't cancel us. We just
not
got
getting
really
canceled.
popular. You're not going to get canceled?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, but like, what are you going to do? If I got canceled, what happens? Are we just having the
Sully podcast?
The Sully show?
That's fun. The Silly Sully show?
Whoa! What would you talk about?
I don't know.
Okay. I feel like your show would be very much based on almost having takes.
Yeah. From a take, but like I argue both sides and then I just don't know.
And then you don't make a decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
You had to make a lot of decisions over the last few weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. About who to draft for fantasy football.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I left your house the first time this came up, which was after snow cones.
Right.
Thinking, wow, she was seemingly interested.
Yeah, well, she didn't know
in fantasy football. And now, folks, let me tell you, since that moment, I don't know if I've met someone like the least bit interested in how everything is playing out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Here's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I don't get what we're playing. What are we doing this for?
Fun.
Okay.
For example, mini wagers.
We're doing mini.
Like,
wagers?
imagine the first time we have a matchup against each other. It's unfortunate, unlucky that your first matchup is against a man you don't even know.
I don't know him.
But when we play in week 5 or whenever it is, we could do like a mini wager.
Like,
this person has to do the pod wearing a silly hat. Or something
I'm
like that.
more motivated by like the croissant restaurant down the street.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, the coffee place.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah, that's good.
Although I just bring that most times.
Stripes and I are doing a wager on our matchup happening right now.
No, Stripes. Don't do a wager with him because he won't follow through. That's what I've learned.
No, this is a good wager.
What is it?
We're doing, whoever loses has to try their hardest, so honor system, but has to try their hardest to run a sub 7-minute mile. Like, you just have to go for it.
Wow.
And even if you get sick, just go.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, yeah, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. I think
what
it's going to
mile
end pretty
time would
poorly.
would you run right now?
Like, casually?
Without, like, pushing yourself crazy, but, like, working hard.
Oh, see, that's what I'm worried about. So I know I can run casually 9:30.
Yeah.
So then I know that I could run a 9.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, how hard do I really have to push myself to get to even the 8 world?
Yeah.
And then, 7 is just not possible.
What about him?
He has run some 8-minute miles lately. So I think it's gonna be easier for him. I think that's why I'm really hoping I pull it out.
Do you think it's easy for him to thrift a vase?
Well, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but I don't want to spoil anything, but he is going thrifting this weekend.
Really?
Yes. And with someone. And
of course he is.
And I thought wouldn't this be the perfect time for you to thrift for Sully
Yeah.
and be like, well, this is for a girl, but it's like this weird
She's-
scenario. She beat me in trivia.
She's super mean to me. She scares me.
I don't think she likes me at all, but I have to give this to her. Like, don't you think that
really
would play
funny.
well
That's really funny, yeah.
in a date
Yeah.
scenario?
He should do that for sure.
So let's hope. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed for Stripes. Good luck, Stripes.
Good luck, Stripes.
Woo!
Yeah.
This will come
But
out
she's
after
really
that
cool.
date, probably.
I actually was driving home yesterday. Me and my mom were doing some shopping and we were driving home.
Mm-hmm.
And the fire department was answering like some emergency call
Oh my goodness.
just down the street from us.
Yeah.
And a young girl jumped out of the fire truck and I thought, oh my gosh,
Wow.
is this her?
Interesting.
Should I go talk to her right now?
Whoa.
Should I tell her she made a big mistake?
Oh, huge.
I didn't do any of those things.
Okay, but fun to daydream.
Thought about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Interesting.
So,
You never know. Living out there, anything can happen.
well,
Yeah.
Hmm.
One of us goes down playing beach volleyball.
wow.
We need a paramedic. But also bring the fire truck, too.
Yeah.
Because how does that work? Does the fire truck always have to go? Or is it the ambulance always has to go with the fire truck?
No idea. It was really odd. It clearly wasn't like a fire situation. So the ambulance was in front, fire truck was the second one.
Yeah.
And you know our main road and our street is off of it, you know?
Yes. Yes.
So it was like not our street, but like one of those streets is off of it. And the ambulance pulled into the street, fire truck pulled off to the side of
Okay.
this road where there's nowhere to pull off the side.
Well, they weren't doing anything.
Then they all hopped off
Oh.
and they went like this to me.
Oh.
And I said, I wasn't doing anything. And then they all ran.
Stop.
Someone opened the back of the ambulance truck, and they all got into the ambulance and then rode to the house together.
Wait, what? And what were you left to do?
Then I went.
You could have stole the fire truck. It
I
sounds
thought
like.
about it. Yeah.
What is like a professional vehicle that you would want? Like as your own
airplane.
personal. Okay, like a ground vehicle.
Oh, ground based.
Yeah.
Well, what's like a professional vehicle?
Like a UPS truck, a fire truck, a cop car, an ice cream truck.
Yes.
That's a pretty good one.
Immediately, yes. I'd want like a, I don't know, like a camper van truck thing.
Okay, not really a business.
No, but it could be. Some of them are.
Mike's Cereal Shack.
No, like you can rent these like those big vans that you can like sleep in.
And then what? Oh, so you're saying you would rent it out? That's the business?
Well, I thought I'd just get the vehicle. I didn't think I had to
You
start-
do, but... Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Sorry, I lost track of my own bit.
Okay. That's what I'd do. And what would you do?
We're learning. I would... Batmobile.
Great. You can have the Batmobile. I can't have
That's a
it.
job.
Okay.
No, okay, seriously though, things I wouldn't want. I would not want to drive around a cop car. I wouldn't want to drive around a hearse.
Wow. What about like a bicycle? If your job is like bicycling.
That would count. I don't want
Selling
one, but that would
bikes.
count.
Okay. Ooh, what about like a mall cop?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I would use that.
Golf cart?
Golf cart.
I might do golf cart.
Golf
I like a
cart.
golf cart. Does it count for like a car service, like a black SUV? And the business is just like you drive around fancy people?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So now you're just picking a nice car.
Yeah.
Okay.
School bus?
Fair enough. Oh, yeah, I might do school bus.
Does it include the children?
No.
So we don't have to do the job, right?
No.
Okay.
I think we've established that
Okay,
now.
well, you were
I'm going to do a short bus.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you going to use it for?
Adventure?
Terrible gas mileage, right?
Local
I'm going to
adventure.
do an Amazon car.
Amazon car truck.
thing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to gut it.
Oh.
And then I'm going to use it for adventures.
Okay. I like that.
Well.
What would you, the audience, do if you could have any... Well, actually, I'm gonna film this as if
Ferry
it's
boat.
That's a
a business.
water-based vehicle.
Well, you just said not air.
Okay. Well, I thought I said ground.
You did say ground.
Hey everyone, what ground vehicle would you pick if you could have anything that's a job?
No.
Isn't that what the...
What?
Sorry guys, I'm trying to live film a YouTube short.
What ground-based vehicle
Yeah.
that is also a business would you choose? If you could have any. But you don't have to operate it as a business. This is a terrible
Tell us
short.
in the comments below.
Not great.
That's going to be great. That's going to be a top seller right there.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what we should do real quick while we're trying to pander to the audience? Could you grab that styrofoam? Let's show it off. Let's remind people what they're in it for.
Oh, nice.
Let's remind the people what they're really listening for. If you can kind of see
good stuff.
our
What
famous
snacks are in the pantry?
Mike and Sully mug this is from season 2. So that's our season 2 mug. We have another one somewhere over there. What?
The fingers.
Oh. And if you send us an email,
That's
let's
good
do a
one. This is
giveaway.
good one.
Let's do an
Let's
impromptu
do a giveaway.
Let's do a giveaway. If you send us an email and tell us what? Is it the fingers again?
The fingers.
Actually, since we're going to post this on multiple things, you can send us an email or you can comment on the post you see this on.
Nice.
Respond. Tell us which mug you think is the coolest. The green or the purple one. So that's from season 2 and season 3, right? Or season 4. Season 4.
Thanks for flying with us.
Thanks for flying with us. And tell us which vehicle you would take based on the earlier prompt from a few seconds ago.
Nice.
So, I'll have to edit those together, and that sounds frustrating.
Yeah,
Can you re-say the prompt real quick, and then we'll...
What ground-based vehicle that is also a business would you choose to have, but also you don't have to operate it as a business?
You get the car recreationally.
Yes.
Or the vehicle.
Yes.
Yes. Tell us that, and you could win a mug.
Nice.
Yes.
Of your choosing.
This sounds fun. We'll pay for the postage, for everything.
Yep.
Inside the United States only.
Yes.
Yeah. We're not
true.
there yet.
That's true. Because we do have a lot of international listeners.
We do, surprisingly.
Trying to learn English.
Yeah. No, not from us. It's the worst. What's a bit? Oh boy. Wow. So did you not have anything else to highlight from like the hike itself? You kind of glazed over it.
Okay, that sucks.
I just didn't know if you had
didn't
more
say
details that
anything
you
about it.
wanted to talk about.
I'd like to hear your take. Because I've done the hike many times. It's my
That's
favorite
true.
hike.
It's a great hike. It was
Yeah.
so fun. The varying temperatures were weird but fun.
Yeah.
So like being close to the water, you can explain.
Well, because you're walking by water, the river.
Yes.
For most of it. But then you kind of go off and then back
And
to
it gets so hot when you get away
it's
from
so
the
hot.
water.
And you're climbing, obviously, because it's a hike, and so you're like going away from it, and you're also like sweating because you're going in elevation,
Yes,
and then you come
yes.
back, and it's really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
So that was interesting, but like still fun. Oh, yeah, I did want to talk about. Explain to the audience your take on priorities of up versus down hikers.
Oh God, this sucks. Yeah, so apparently, if you're going head on with another group and you're going uphill and they're coming downhill, they're supposed to give way to you. You're supposed to like give way to the people going uphill. That's standard.
And who said that?
I don't know.
Did we Google that?
No, my husband yells at me all the time about it.
Oh, okay, great. Excellent.
I've never
Thank you,
fact-checked.
Rob.
But here's the thing. The people going uphill are panting and they want a break, so they always go over to the side. Yeah. So then we just keep going as the downhill people, and then I feel bad, and then I critique Mike, and then I'm in the lead, and then I do the same thing.
What I think is so interesting is I can see the argument from both sides so easily.
Yeah.
Downhill, give the right of way, because the people are coming up. They have momentum.
Yeah.
You want to be able to let them keep going. They're doing the harder part right now. Going down, giving leeway to people going down. They legitimately have physical momentum. Like they're
Right.
going
That's a
down.
good point.
It's technically more dangerous. Depending upon where you are in the hike, but
Yeah.
it's potentially more dangerous. And just take a break and use that. So I see both sides to it. I think what you said that was most apt and should be applied in a vacuum. It makes the most sense, which is you said you hate being in the limbo area.
Hate it.
And I totally agree with you. And in a vacuum, I think that makes the most sense. Where if every group made it clear what they were going to do, you're in a perfect world. What we ran into a handful of times on the way down was Sully being the aggressor. And I'm just following. It was kind of like us parking, but I'm just out in the open where I cannot shrink. And I'm just like, okay, well, Sully's going for it, so I guess we're going for it. And I'm not even saying you were in the wrong. It's just, you just went. And I said, she did not want to be in the limbo.
I do not like limbo. I wonder how many situations I got us in that made you uncomfortable. The line, the parking spot, the non-limbo. Did I do anything at lunch at the picnic? Probably.
No, none that I can think of. So,
good.
But yeah, I think there were. Are we counting individual limbo situations?
Well,
there were 3.
No. Nice.
But like I said, I think it works perfectly, and that's the attitude everyone should have, which is I'm gonna go for it. Like the leader, the person in the front should just go for it. And if the other leader does something, then maybe you give the other person a signal or something. But chances are the other person isn't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Like, I had the awkward moment where going up, I gave leeway to a family coming down, and they seemed confused by that.
Yeah.
Half because maybe they thought if you go up, you are supposed to just keep going, but also because I stepped off to the side where there just simply was, like, not really any space. And I said, oh yeah, I guess there's not really much room here.
Yeah, but can we talk about when you literally jumped off the mountain to get more...
Yeah, where that lady was like, whoa!
Whoa.
Yeah, because we were coming down and this, I think it was 2 people, they had clearly made it so we were going to get by them, but that wasn't enough for me. I simply didn't want to be near humans.
There was so much room on the trail.
And I, took a light jump off to the side, and the rocks gave out a little bit underneath me, so it seemed like I was going to fall. I wasn't.
Or when your ankle went sideways.
That was so early on.
That scared me.
And nothing happened.
I know, but
so
I was
crazy.
like, we're done.
I thought so, too.
Or when your walking stick almost went down the hill.
And I just it was like the most casual drop, too. It was just,
there it goes.
Oh, man. It, slid out. I was tired, so it kind of just went in slow motion. And I just watched this stick slide.
Does he even like this stick?
Yeah, and I did. It would have been really sad to lose it. The ankle thing was, because it turned on me.
It went 90 degrees. And I'm walking behind him, and I see his ankle just, like rubber. It looked like Harry Potter's arm when it gets...
Yeah. Don't have any bones left. That was a good Hagrid impression.
That was good.
Thank you, random person complimenting my Hagrid impression. Sometimes I think I jump too quickly to compliment myself. I think there's a psychology to that.
Yeah.
If I'm nervous, no one else will.
Yeah. You feel super insecure.
Hey, that was a good one, right, guys?
Really good job.
Are you excited for the TV show?
No, I don't know anything about it.
There's a Harry Potter TV show filming.
When's it coming out?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it's filming.
Well.
There's a new Hagrid.
A TV show?
TV show.
Of course there's a new Hagrid.
Well, no, there's a new everybody. I don't think... Yeah, I think all the main characters are going to be in it, and they are
going to be in it?
No, sorry, it's not like they're leaving out
right.
there's going to be a
Luna in
McGonagall.
it?
I don't know if they're planning on going that far with it right now. I think it's a show about the first movie or 2.
I don't get
or book
it.
Or
so
2. Luna's not in the first 2 books.
I know that.
Okay, sorry.
It's a TV show.
Yes.
But this was a movie.
What?
I don't get how it's a TV show. Are they adding stuff?
They're making a TV show.
So they're adding a bunch of stuff.
Well...
It's fan fiction.
No, it's not fan fiction. Do you think the movie had every page of the book in it?
Well, no, but so they're just going off the books.
That's as far as I know. I haven't been paying much attention to it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because it makes me think of that reunion on HBO Max where I forgot his name, but Hagrid's actor. What is his name? Okay, but he said, our kids will be watching this in 50 years. And then he goes, now I won't be here, for that, but Hagrid will.
Oh.
And then everyone cries. I cried. Celia cried.
That's good.
It's like I don't think we watched it last year, but usually we try and watch it every year. The reunion.
Yeah, I've never
so
seen
adorable.
it. I should watch that.
Yeah, you've never seen it? I just spoiled like one of the most emotional parts.
Yeah,
I thought you would have seen it.
No, you told me about it. Never watched it.
Why didn't you watch it?
How do I even watch that? How do I go about watching that?
What do you mean?
You
managed to watch the unaired pilot of Gilmore Girls on a shady website.
Can I just say, I think you just watched the regular pilot.
Well, no, because Celia said that there's a pilot that has the actual Luke's.
What do you mean?
Like where Luke's is actually filmed in, like the Luke's diner.
No,
there isn't.
No.
Oh, then yeah, we definitely watched the regular pilot.
No.
So wow, they left that in. They just have a random building as Luke's, and then in the second episode, it's a brand new.
That's pretty standard, I think.
Okay, I'm not in the industry.
Can I be honest? When you said, you said something like,
I got so excited.
You're not gonna like Luke's or something like that.
Yeah, or something like that.
I thought you meant Luke the character.
No.
Because he's the same in the unaired pilot and the real one.
Yeah.
But I was pretty sure, because I looked all over, what was it, Hulu? Or
yes.
And I said, there's no unaired pilot on here.
This disappoints me greatly.
And I knew it the whole time.
I think...
But I still said, I told him I'll watch it. So I looked up the other one with the fake Suki and the fake Dean.
Yeah, because that's where... Oh, wow, so there's a fake Dean, too. Okay, this makes sense. Because, to Celia's credit, she did call it out as soon as, like, the real Suki was there. But she didn't... I think we still thought... The Luke's thing really warped my mind early on, but... So be it. Also, just a terrible episode. Wow. So aggressive.
Super.
That's where we were like, whoa.
Yeah.
This is so aggressive for this show.
Super aggressive. Yeah.
Everyone's angry.
Richard especially, you need money.
Yeah.
So you need money. And Emily, it's just terrible.
Yeah.
But I love...
even Rory and Lorelai's interactions that whole episode are really good. They use a swear word. And then, which they hardly ever do in the regular show.
Yeah. Things I like. The opening scene.
Okay. I don't remember that one. Oh, with the guy.
It's this song.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And it's Lorelai, and she's walking through the town, and then she shows up at Luke's and needs her coffee. I like that. I like the opener.
What else did you like?
I like the muumuu, Rory's sweater.
Oh.
That's, huge. And just the vibes. I liked it.
Okay. I didn't have
It's very fall.
That is true. It's about that time.
I think that's the thing I like most about it.
Is that it was reminding you of fall.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what it's not very fall-like? The temperature of the room right now.
I'm so sweaty. I'm so sweaty.
We will throw the jersey in the wash.
Please. Yeah. This is not my jersey.
Did it smell like closet?
No, not bad.
Nice.
I do have a Hawks jersey. I love it because it's the character. No.
Character?
The player's name is Love. Something Love. His last name's Love.
It is? On the Seahawks? Who is that?
Roz is going to be so disappointed. I can't remember his first name. But his last name's Love.
Okay.
And we watched him play at the stadium. And I said, his last name is Love. Love that. And then I got a jersey of it. I was not informed that we were doing a football pod today, or else I would have brought my own jersey.
It was the last.
This is Celia's.
Yes.
Thank you, Celia. It's very retro and cute.
Yeah.
And I'm sweating right through it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that happens.
Yeah.
I was curious. I cannot even see the timestamp we're at. It's so far away. Give me your best guess.
I don't even know how many numbers are there.
I was worried for about the first 15 minutes if it was even going.
Wow.
Okay, nice. I know what we're at. What's your guess?
48.
Wow, 51!
Okay.
That's pretty good. But yeah, so I did want to touch on the fact that we this is the Football Extravaganza episode. The reason we're diving into it is because, as we formerly mentioned, you're involved in some fantasy football leagues and really having a great time. Mm-hmm. And what we're going to do is throughout the season, we're going to update you guys on how we're doing.
Oh, fun.
In our league. So we have a league where it's us and 6 of our other friends.
Closest
friends. And we're going to see how that plays out for everyone.
Yeah.
Should be exciting.
I am in 2. I'll tell them. I'm in 2. this
in 2
year.
leagues,
I've
yeah.
never done this before. I roped myself into 2. Not really sure how it happened.
You joined my league second, correct?
Can't remember.
Oh, wow, it was that close.
Yeah.
Were these both very last minute leagues?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The other one, the draft finished like maybe yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh
maybe the
my
day
goodness.
before.
Okay.
Yeah. Last minute. And I didn't know what it meant. I didn't realize that there were so many decisions.
Yes.
I didn't know I had to be so active and make sure, like, oh, it's my turn to choose. I need to go, like, pick someone.
I gotta go fall asleep for 12 hours.
That sucks.
It's funny that was your first pick, too.
What? Oh, yeah.
Literally, like, so we did a very strange, unorthodox draft strategy, which I will learn from in future years, where, because it was somewhat last minute, and because some people had just, like, varying types of jobs, mostly the 2 pilots that are in our league, I wanted to try and be courteous, and it turns out it was actually probably less so, but basically I decided to do a offline draft via a group chat, as opposed to saying, hey, everyone, be available Friday at 7.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Well,
you, I know, would have been fine with an auto draft, but, like, I didn't want to steal that from Roz. Like,
right.
I wanted to let him have
right.
choice over
That's
who's
nice.
picking.
That's nice.
So anyway, so it was literally a system where we randomized the draft order, and then I said, okay, like, it's your pick. And it started with Professor Snowflake, and then he picked, and then instantly it was Roz was asleep because he was on a trip.
Yeah.
And then by the time...
And, like, he was asleep. Like,
Yeah.
he was on a long trip and sleeping. I was like, he's gone for 12.
He responded sooner than I thought he would.
Me too.
And then the third person went, and then it was suddenly Sully's turn, and yeah, then you were asleep for a while.
I think Roz said, like, oh, she's going to be out for a tight 12.
Yeah.
12 hours for sure.
And I said, you know what, no worries, because I sent a great video explaining
the video rocked.
The process of how we were drafting.
What's so funny is, so I can't remember what trip I was on when this one started. My other league started first, so I think you're right.
Yeah.
It just took a lot longer to do. But I was, I think, second pick on that one. It started at 4 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
My flight departed at 4 p.m.
Oof.
And codename Booze Boo.
Oh,
love that.
A moose booze.
Had helped me because I was like, I can't be drafting while I'm taking off. And I don't want to hold everyone up.
Yeah.
So he told me how to auto draft, and I set it up, and then he had told me wrong.
Ooh.
Or, like, left something out. It's unclear. But I was like, we were climbing out. No, we were probably in cruise. And I was receiving text messages. He was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I know you probably can't even see this, and you've just departed. And I had just taken off, so that's 12 hours that I'm, like, in the air. And he was like, but your auto draft didn't work. I forgot to tell you to toggle this one thing, and now everyone's waiting on you.
That's a very polite message to send.
It was good, but I was like,
Yeah,
this sucks.
That is, wow.
But luckily, at a later time in the flight, I got to take a break, and I got to be on my phone, and the Wi-Fi worked, so I could draft.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it was, like, not a big deal, but I was like...
I'm surprised pilots don't get free internet.
Well, we do.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
like our iPad.
Because you know how sometimes Wi-Fi doesn't always equate to internet, right?
Well, wait, what do you mean?
I thought that was a thing. Like, if you're on a flight, you have in-flight Wi-Fi, so, like, I can receive texts.
Uh-huh.
But I would have to select a different... Like, T-Mobile offers, you can either have unlimited in-flight Wi-Fi, or you can have a flight's worth of internet.
T-Mobile's just free Wi-Fi.
I feel like there's a separate thing, though.
Well, pretty much, I think all flights do, like, you can do Wi-Fi texting.
Yeah.
Unrelated to T-Mobile. But T-Mobile's free internet. With texting. So you can scroll the web and...
But I thought it was, like, a limited amount of times where you can do that.
A limited amount of flights you can use it on?
Correct.
I think Delta's the only one that does that.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Or maybe American.
I haven't flown in a while.
Well, you shouldn't buy those carriers anyways.
Okay.
But no, my company actually does... I use T-Mobile because that's what I have. But if I didn't, I could pay for Wi-Fi and then get it reimbursed.
Oh.
I don't even
And that would give you full access to everything. You could look up a YouTube video.
I don't know. I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I've never done it because I just use T-Mobile.
I see.
Because I have to sleep, so I don't even want the, like, temptation of, like, oh, let me look on
I have to watch the unaired pilot of Gilmore Girls
It's a fake
on
Suki.
this 12-hour flight.
That's not Dean. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Anyway, so it was fine. I was able to draft someone. I don't know who, but it went good.
It was probably Saquon.
Probably.
Because you have Saquon in that league?
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine he made it around to your next turn.
I think it was Saquon.
Saquon.
Oh, also, what's with the names?
Can you give us a run-through of your team?
Yeah,
Actually,
which league?
both of them.
Okay.
And then we'll have the viewers pick which team they think is better.
Nice.
Now, how many people are in your other league, the one that isn't ours?
Well, it's confusing, too, because there's a boys' league and a girls' league.
Oh, right.
So,
Yes.
so let's see. So, I don't even know how to work the app. League. No, wait, this is ours. Sorry.
Yeah.
Other app. There's 2 apps. I had to download 2 apps.
Okay.
Gotta be kidding me. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. League.
League.
All right. Ooh, there's 10 of us.
Okay. So there's
But then
8
there's
of us
20 of us.
in our league.
Because there's the boys.
Right.
But I don't really...
Yeah,
anyways.
we do the same thing at work.
Oh.
We have 2 10-people leagues.
Ah. Okay, so my my team for Roller Blitz...
Hey.
That's my...
I can't see.
Roller Blitz Sully
Right.
has Patrick Mahomes,
Nice.
D. Adams,
Devontae.
B. Thomas Jr.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Isn't he a rapper?
I don't know.
Oh no, he's Megan Fox's ex-husband.
Oh, maybe?
Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
Kay Williams, who he was
Are
also...
you thinking of Machine Gun Kelly?
No.
Okay.
Brian Austin Green.
Oh, okay.
That's who I was thinking of.
Captain Crunch.
Kay Williams.
Wait, did we already miss... Who was your...
B. Robinson.
Bijan. Oh, it's not Bijan. It's Bijan.
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 Not Bijan. Bijan.
I didn't know that was his...
I heard him pronounce it.
T. McBride.
Trey McBride, a big-time third-round pick for Sully, who then texted me and said, "Oh, I didn't realize he was a tight end." And then I said, haha, and then I replied to a text I had sent like 4 texts prior, where it said, "Yeah, he's probably the second best tight end."
That's
So
that's
I
so
admit
true.
it.
That was a mistake pick.
It was a good pick, though.
Well, I heard that Stripes was making fun of me.
Well, Stripes didn't get a tight end for like 12 rounds.
Nice.
Silly goose.
And didn't have a defense. No, he did have a defense. Snow didn't have a defense.
I have to tell Stripes something right now. This is an open...
Okay.
honest thing that I lied to him about. Because, so he didn't have a tight end very late into the draft.
Okay.
So I started telling people, hey, draft a
Yeah.
tight end. And I know I had you do it, but I also told Professor Snowflake to do it.
Nice.
I did not tell your husband to do it. He drafted a second one. I thought, this is going fantastic. But of course, so it started with Professor Snowflake. He did it because I told him to.
A second tight end.
Yes.
Yes.
So we all had our tight ends, and then
Minus
it's
Stripes.
kind of uncommon to draft a second one. It depends, but I was like, let's get more of the good ones off the board, just so Stripes can't get a good one. And then Professor Snowflake said, "Okay, sure, I'll do it." He drafted one, and then Roz went and did it like before I could even say anything, and so I immediately texted Stripes and I said, "Why?" Because we had been texting earlier in the day about it, like that. I was like, "Dude, you got to get a tight end soon." And then I said, "Wow, I am not telling them to do this, I swear."
And then I texted Mike because I had no idea. I knew kind of how to do the first couple picks because people had told me like what to do. And then there were so many people to choose from. So then I said like I don't even know what position or anything to choose. So he said, "Well, you could take another tight end because Stripes doesn't have one, and it'll bother him." And I said, "Say less." Perfect. So I did. Yeah. And then in the group chat, you said, "Whoa, tight ends just flying off the list."
I did. I forgot I did that.
That was good.
Yeah.
Russell was really funny.
That's good. So sorry, continue with your team.
Okay, T. McBride.
Yeah.
A. Jones Sr.
Yep. Aaron Jones.
C. McLaughlin.
Yeah, Chase.
In Philadelphia Eagles.
Right. They're playing right now. How many points do they have?
1.
Herf. That means they've given up a lot of points.
Herf.
So defenses, I don't know if you already know this.
Defense.
Defenses, right when the game starts, your defense gets 10 points.
Ooh.
And then as they let the other team score, their points go down.
They've let... I don't know. Okay, whatever.
Oh, so that's a thing.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
It's all right. It's all right.
I wouldn't have chosen differently had I known that.
You would have drafted him twice.
Okay, B. Hall. This is my bench.
Yeah.
B. Hall.
B. Hall.
D. Smith.
Yeah.
E. Egbuka.
Amika.
D. Kincaid.
Yeah.
My second tight end.
Nice.
C. Williams as a quarterback.
Yep.
And R. Parasol.
Nice.
Dunno.
It's like you're a substitute teacher.
My other team?
Your other team. Here we go.
Okay, Patrick Mahomes. Did I have
You have
twice?
Patrick in both leagues? Wow.
This one was an auto draft.
Okay.
Saquon Barkley.
Me too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor.
Okay, wow.
Jackson Smith in Jigba.
Nice. Yeah.
Marvin Harrison.
Okay, junior.
It doesn't say junior.
What? If you drafted Marvin Harrison Sr., you're going to get 0 points.
Marvin Harrison.
His dad was a very famous wide receiver.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know. Travis Kelce.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice. Me too. Okay, this is
Okay,
fun.
but does your app have a picture of him with a wedding ring on?
No.
How crazy is that? There's a picture of him, because it has everyone's picture, and then there's just a hand with a wedding ring on
Wow.
in his profile.
Is it the ring?
I don't imagine he has a ring yet.
Oh, sometimes that's okay.
Yeah, but only for really cool people.
Okay.
I don't. It looks like a fake hand. It's at a weird angle,
That's
so it doesn't
funny.
look like his
I
hand.
wonder if someone did that without his permission.
I'm certain.
Okay.
Okay, then I have Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
Brandon Aubrey.
Okay.
Who is a kicker.
Yeah.
And the Houston Texans.
Wow, me too.
Nice. And then my bench has Dak Prescott,
Yeah.
Trey Benson,
Okay.
R. Stevenson,
Yeah.
Jaden Higgins,
Okay.
Stephon Diggs.
Wait. Why are you reading letters sometimes?
Because they have letters sometimes.
Oh, okay, just because of the length.
I don't know
of
why
name.
either.
It's Ramondre.
Well, there you go. Jaden Higgins, Stephon Diggs, Cooper Kupp, and Colston Loveland.
Wow, I think your second team's better,
Really?
if I had to say. I mean, what draft grade did you get?
I don't know.
What would you get on ours?
C. What'd you get?
A D+. Or a D, I can't remember, honestly.
I don't think they do.
It wasn't great.
So, you don't think my bench is better. You think my second team is better.
I think your second team as a whole is better.
Yeah, I think so too. It was on auto draft, so.
There you have it. There you have it.
I did pick Saquon
Nice.
and Jackson Smith and Jigba, but I thought he was someone else.
Who did you think he was?
Well, last season, the Seahawks did a profile or like a thing on one of their players who is from here.
Okay.
And it was a lovely little thing.
Yeah.
And I thought this was him.
Okay.
I don't know who it was, though. I got confused.
But you are aware that Jackson plays for the Seahawks.
Yes, that's why I got confused.
Okay, gotcha.
And I was telling Caleb all about this
Yes.
Jackson.
Yeah.
And I was so excited. And he said, "Oh, that's weird. I'm pretty sure he's from Dallas." And I said, What has happened?
That sucks.
What have I gotten myself into?
Yeah.
The one time I tried to pay attention.
Wow.
So anyways.
Okay. That's exciting.
Yeah, so I'm doing... Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter right now because it goes through the next couple days.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
So I'm doing really good right now.
Woo! In first.
She has 0 points. I
Let's
don't think
go.
she has any players.
Easiest way to win.
Nice. Take that.
Can I name my team?
Oh.
Just so that way the viewers can maybe tell us whose team they think
yeah.
is better.
Well.
It might be yours. I got a D+. Okay, so I have Jalen Hurts, who's doing pretty good right now. Yeah. Amon-Ra St. Brown, wide receiver. Nico Collins. He broke his leg last year, so hopefully he's okay. Saquon Barkley.
Nice.
R.J. Harvey, who's a rookie for the Broncos.
Broncos country.
Travis Kelce.
Nice.
And when I drafted him in our group text, I said, I'll draft Travis Swift.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I had like an aneurysm while I was prepping that text because I got it in my head that her name was Taylor Smith.
Okay.
And I was like, wait.
That's someone we went to school with.
Yes. And someone I worked with, actually.
Wow.
It's two very common names.
Well.
But, yeah, so I said, I draft Travis Swift. And I said, whoops, I mean Kelsey.
Nice.
Do
you think he's going to be good?
I didn't realize I also have the Marvin Harrison character.
Oh my gosh, we're so similar.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Do you think Travis is going to be good?
Yeah.
Ross
I think
he's going to be good.
No, he's in leaner shape this year. Because he didn't spend his offseason ogling a pop star.
Well,
now he just got engaged. So he seems more locked in. I think it's retirement tour.
Yeah.
I think he wants to go out with a bang.
That's what Ross said.
Well, but I thought you said Ross didn't think he'd do that.
Ross said that if they had won the Super Bowl last year, he would have retired.
I agree. They didn't.
They didn't.
So now he's going to play awesome.
Okay, got it.
As his last hurrah.
Nice. For Taylor.
Yeah. The for
to
Taylor
finally
season.
Secure her heart.
Yeah. And that can be a whole nother episode, actually. We should talk prenup, though.
Yeah.
How does that happen? What does that look like?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So many questions. Sorry, to wrap up my team, I have Evan McPherson. And then Houston's defense.
Is that who I have?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then my bench is Lad McConkey, which is just a fun name.
Oh yeah, I saw his name.
DeAndre Swift, Mark Andrews, Roma Dunze, go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
And then Jared Goff and Travis Etienne Jr.
I saw his name too. Jared Goff, he's nice, right?
He's pretty nice, yeah.
I think I remember hearing he was nice.
Thanks for letting me tell the public.
Yeah.
So those are our two teams. Fill out this poll linked in the Spotify to decide whose fantasy team is going to win it all this year.
Nice.
The ones you just heard or the field. That's how we'll do it. You don't even get to know what the other teams are. But just know that there are 6 other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the result of the person who wins?
I don't know. Should there be one?
I don't know. Is there normally one?
Sometimes. It all depends. I thought we were doing this league for fun. Do you want to, do... I don't know, winner gets $100?
No. I don't.
But, the pilots have to contribute the most?
No, we do not want to do that. But that's what I thought was interesting. Because I didn't know what the motivation was to pick a good team.
Is to have fun not enough for you? Is that,
well, I didn't know when the fun was going to start.
Why are you a pilot? Are you not having fun up there? Are you just in it for the money?
I always say that we're not in it for the cabbage.
Yeah. But
but then my dad said, well, then why are you doing this? And I said, you got me.
Wow. Well, you know what people do know about us, though? They know we're not doing podcasting for the cabbage. That's why people trust us.
Nice.
Give us your money.
Please. We have no way. How would they even do that?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're figuring it out. We're doing too many giveaways.
That was your idea.
Let's revise.
$50 a pop. Pay for a fraction of the recording cost that we've already put into this.
We're going to get back to the mics.
Yes,
we're going to get back to the mics.
Right. We should do another interactive pod.
Interactive pod definitely hit on YouTube. Yeah. Has the most views of a full pod.
Nice.
Because usually those get about 4 views. The full pods. The shorts are doing okay, but the full pod.
Tell them how many views our short has.
Our most recent YouTube short got over 800 views.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's 800 people seeing our face. I hate that. I'm not a fan.
How many of them do you think knew who we were already?
Not many.
What if you do this crazy thing that you're talking about doing, which is going to our 10-year reunion, and what if all of a sudden on the big screen, a clip of our pod pops up
that
there?
That would be crazy.
Wouldn't you be horrified?
I think I'd be more into that than random scary
It's just little clips of me talking about, the random interactions I had with girls.
And they're all featured and it has their picture next to it.
Yeah, it's me reading those Facebook posts that were rating me 9s.
That's funny. Kind of accidentally. I recently ran into someone from our high school class.
Wow.
2 days ago.
Would I be able to guess who?
I ran into her at Ulta, where she works.
Okay. I think I can guess who.
Yep. Good interaction.
Nice.
Well.
Oh.
She looked great.
Yeah.
Full makeup.
Yeah.
Hair done.
What were you doing?
Not that. No makeup.
Yeah.
I had on a nice shirt, I thought.
Okay.
And I think these pants. And she came up to me.
I feel like, on average, like, if someone were to guess randomly that you were wearing these pants, they'd be right 80-90% of the time.
That's true. I wear these all the time. And I was wearing them that day. And she came up to me, and she said hi, and I said hi, and then I said, how you been? And she said, good. And then she told me that she's been doing more hair and eyebrow stuff.
Okay.
And then she looked me clear in the face and looked me up and down and said, yeah, so just reach out if you need anything done.
I don't think she meant it like that.
It was not great.
Okay.
But it was funny.
Would you go back? Would you have, like,
I would
a
not
beauty
get
day?
anything done.
Okay.
But I'd shop there again.
Oh, sure.
I like the return.
Of course. Yeah. I know you like the return.
I was returning something. But I didn't use it, though.
Hey, so I used 3/4 of this, but
You can
it's
only
not
use
really
half.
my thing. Okay.
And I don't do that. This, actually, what I had bought, I needed like a makeup remover cleanser balm thing.
Okay.
Because I ran out. And I wanted to get a different one, so I went there and I got one and I brought it home. And then I looked at it, and you normally wear mascara and like eyeshadow. I don't wear eyeshadow, but mascara.
Yeah.
And this thing says clear on the bottle. Don't get it near your eyes. And I said, what?
That's so terrifying.
I know. And I said I was about to lather it on my eyes.
Oh!
Yeah, so I didn't use it and I returned it. Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry.
What?
I have one more story.
Oh, yeah.
That just reminded me. You know how I was in the parking lot on the phone?
Yes.
With codename Late to My Wedding?
Oh, right, yes.
He was just flying with, one of his flight attendants,
Mm-hmm.
and she came up to the flight deck. They hadn't started boarding yet, so they were on the ground.
Yeah.
Ran up to the flight deck and said, person who was late to my wedding, I just put glue in my eye. Yeah. And he said, what?
Oh.
He said, how did that happen? And she had eye drops.
No.
And nail glue.
No.
And she thought she was putting the eye drops in her eye.
No.
Yeah.
What happened?
She
can't see.
Well, he raced her. The captain raced her to an eye washing station, and they washed her eyes. And then
you don't have these on planes, correct?
Mm-mm.
Right.
Yeah, but they were on the ground, and so they just went.
Yeah.
Washed her eyes and tried to clear it out, and then I think she went and got help.
That's
isn't that
scary.
Crazy? So watch out.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Mom.
Don't confuse your glues and your eye drops.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
I know. So she's okay though.
Wow.
But still, how crazy is that?
Very.
Yeah. So
I wanted to ask on the makeup of it all. Do you remember how much effort / time, not necessarily effort, but time, went into your makeup routine for senior year homecoming? Or senior year homecoming.
The one we went to.
Correct.
Nice. Not much.
Okay. And how much effort went into it for any other dance?
Not much.
Okay, just making sure we were on even footing there. Thank you.
Why do you ask?
Well, genuinely I ask because A, we're talking about it, and then B, I glanced at the photo today at work. Like sometimes I forget that it's hanging there.
It's a good picture.
And so then I was like, oh yeah, and so then I just thought like, oh, because I would imagine that there are some people who a lot of hours were spent leading up to that.
Well, so here's me. I didn't do fake lashes because I just don't do that.
Right.
And I just did my own makeup.
Yeah.
And so I just did it how I did it every day.
Yeah.
And then maybe, I can't remember for senior year, but sometimes my mom would do eyeshadow for me.
Oh.
But I can't remember if she did.
I remember you wearing eyeshadow.
You do remember that?
No, I don't.
I don't either,
Not for
because
the
I don't
dance.
think I did for that dance. I did for, I think Tolo that year. And a couple other ones, but I don't wear it every time. I don't like wearing eyeshadow.
I didn't think you went to Tolo senior year.
Yeah, me and Boo went together, and codename.
I could have sworn that was junior year. No, that was senior year.
Yeah, and
You're
then
right.
codename.
Yes, that's when
Gryffindor
Snowflake and I got pulled over in the parking lot.
On your date.
Yeah.
Did you guys go?
Yeah.
Was that after?
That was after.
Oh, okay.
That's why it was such an odd thing to have occur.
That's funny. See, was senior year the one where we had that glow dance?
Yes, that
was
also
odd.
happened.
What was up with that?
Not sure. I think people were clamoring for a more casual dance setting.
Were you clamoring for that?
I had fun for the first 15 minutes, and then I said, no, these people just wanted to not put on airs, but to get in the same grimy circles.
It's true.
Gross.
I did not participate.
Yeah.
I also didn't like that dance. I thought it was weird.
So you did go?
I did go.
I did. I remember Hotline Bling was a big song at the time, and I had practiced some of the choreography.
Oh.
And then once I showed it off to enough people, I kind of just said, that's good enough for me.
Wow.
I'll leave.
Do you think you could still do it?
No, I don't remember it. I genuinely
That'd
don't.
be exciting.
I don't remember it. I
don't remember... Well, actually, there was some drama that happened at that dance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, between rocks? Oh, I thought Box of Rocks would have been involved.
Who's Box of Rocks?
Box of Rocks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably our
That's
most
when that
hurtful
happened.
code name.
Yeah. A nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah, just...
Well, we've identified it's a male. We should have...
Not a lot going on in the noggin.
Great.
But yeah, that's when that happened.
Wow. Okay, that makes sense. And Professor Snowflake was dying, so I had to go by myself.
Oh.
Very sick.
But then he could go to the date afterwards?
What?
At the Oak date?
No, because I thought we were talking about Glow Dance. Mm-hmm. He couldn't go to Glow Dance.
Oh, that was Tolo.
Tolo was
the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we were dressed up nice.
Oh, right.
Again, making the officer question everything.
I don't remember much from Glow Dance except for that I didn't love it and that drama happened.
Right.
And I don't remember what happened after that, but...
When's the last time you think you were involved in drama? Like, even peripherally?
A long time.
Like, college or, like, high school?
Probably college.
Mine is definitely college. But I don't think anything after. Not like... And when I say drama, I mean, like, the cliche type of it.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's been a long time.
Mine is college. Mine is college because I got drug into it. That's
really?
a
Not your
story
fault?
for another day.
And we can't wait.
We'll have to do another story time sometime soon, too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
But I think the people deserve a reprieve.
Yeah.
Because no
Let
one
us go.
What are two opposites more than a fantasy, choose your own adventure, and football kickoff?
Hoorah!
Wow.
Nice.
All right, well. This is the same problem we ran into last episode.
Just make that this short.
Well, as I'm grabbing this, actually, Stripes pointed out, I showed him the video of the one that we're going to put into this episode of us on a hike in the waterfall. And at the very end, it auto pauses. And he was like, that's a great video. And then he said, the ending kind of stinks for you, though. And then I said, what? And then I looked, and where it pauses, it because there was some wetness to the air, my shirt was clinging to me, and it did that thing where it got inside my belly button a little. I said, thanks, Stripes.
That's tough.
But you're right. I said, look, I caught my hat. He said, I am distracted.
How were the nipples, to be honest?
I don't honestly know. The belly button was like a black hole devouring.
Taking all the attention.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, you did catch the hat, though, and that's...
I did catch that.
That's amazing.
That was a big win. Yeah.
Because that would have been gone.
Check that out.
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
In this
Go review
episode.
the black hole.
If you skipped
belly
ahead, go back now. Well, this was delightful.
That was good.
A lot of fun. We'll record again sometime soon. This is episode 8, so we're only a few episodes away from the end of the season.
Wow.
And then it's on to season 6.
We should do another one soon.
Yeah, we should.
I get back from this trip and then I'm off for like 10 days.
Wow.
So.
Okay.
That would be good.
That would be very good. Okay, I'm in.
But you're gone.
Yeah, but we can make it work. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Please enjoy your season of football and the rest of our season 5. And we appreciate you guys viewing.
Bye.
Bye.